Jack got home one night and realized that he had a test the next day. He had completely forgotten about it until that moment. Jack was shocked and he was afraid of failing the test. His amygdala quickly processed the distress and began to trigger multiple reactions in his body. The first process went through the sympathetic system, which activated the adrenal glands to release adrenaline into his body. Because of this, Jack's heartbeat sped up and his breathing became faster. His body was aroused and ready to take action. The second reaction took place in Jack's prefrontal cortex. It was here in which the significance of the emotion information, which was sent from the amygdala, was evaluated. Now that we have been given the situation, we will discuss two avatars and the different approaches they take to handling the stress. The first avatar we will discuss is named Jack. Jack responded to this stressor successfully by using his prefrontal cortex to reappraise the physical signs of stress that he was experiencing. Jack told himself that his increase in breathing meant that his brain would have more oxygen and be alert. Similarly, the increase in his heart rate would get his blood moving energy to his muscles and prepare him to take on this challenge. Instead of staying afraid, Jack became focused and setting his mind to work on studying. With this energy and determination, Jack was able to make a plan to study that night and the next day before the test. After studying throughout the day, Jack got an 80% on the test. It wasn't the best he could have done, but given the circumstances, it was pretty good. The second avatar we will discuss is named Jake. Jake was in the same situation that Jack was, but he responded poorly. Jake did not reappraise the situation as Jack had done. After the initial fear and shock message from the amygdala, Jake was terrified. As his heartbeat and breathing intensified, he only felt more panicked. He began to sweat and told himself that he would fail the test even if he started studying right away. He decided to cram as much as he could, but Jake could never get control of his emotions. He barely retained any of the information he had studied and could hardly sleep that night due to the adrenaline pumping through his system. Exhausted and ill-prepared, Jake failed the test.